United States troops in the Caribbean until 2028. Wait, that's the secret military plan that has been leaked. Tonight, a jaw-dropping revelation has surfaced, one that could reshape the way you see the U.S. military presence in Latin America for years to come. You're watching TimesXP, I'm Trithiyatri, and documents obtained by The Intercept reveal that the United States is planning to keep thousands of troops stationed in the Caribbean all the way through 2028. Yes, you heard that right. 2028. That means the recent surge of American forces in that particular region is not temporary. This is a long-term strategy. Here's the shocking part, ladies and gentlemen. The Pentagon isn't just sending soldiers. They are stockpiling food, supplies, and support for years. Now here, contracts show baked goods, tortillas, pancakes, honey buns and more being delivered for troops in Puerto Rico, enough to feed a massive buildup of U.S. forces for almost 5 years straight. The documents list every single branch here, be it Army, be it Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps and Coast Guards. Every ship, every base, every deployment unit is accounted for. And why is that happening? Rumors and leaked intelligence in Washington suggest that the US is preparing for a potential conflict with Venezuela. Some call it a regime change operation that dates back to Trump's first term. And while the Pentagon calls it counter-drug operations, insiders say that the scale of troops deployment is far beyond a simple anti-narcotics mission. Now check this out. Let me tell you some details here. 15,000 troops are already in the Caribbean, the largest US naval presence over there since the Cold War days. The USS Gerald R. Ford, the newest aircraft carrier, is part of the deployment, carrying 75 plus fighter jets, surveillance planes, support aircraft. Operation has already led to 20 strikes on suspected drug boats, with reports of over 80 civilian deaths. And here's what the leaked food contracts really show. Tens of thousands of pounds of baked goods and foods are scheduled to supply troops until November 11, 2028. The list includes naval vessels, and that too, all of them, plus special ops ships as well. Now, originally, 3 deliveries point in Puerto Rico. It now extends to 16 locations, with food quantity increased by 450% and cost up by 40%. Experts say that this is more than just a routine build-up here. In fact, one of the experts, he said it very beautifully. The length of these contracts and the scale of the operation suggests that the US plans to maintain this massive military presence for years now. This is significant. This is not normal. And let's be clear, it's the clear sign the Caribbean is now under a long-term war shadow. And of course, Pentagon is not staying silent either. South Command says the details of troop movements and assets are classified for operational security, but the documents, they speak for themselves here. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, here's the takeaway. The US is preparing for a long-term military presence in the Caribbean. That's right. The tensions with Venezuela, the war on drugs, and the show-off regime, everything, it makes sense. And it is kind of a geopolitical statement as well. So here's the question that the world is asking now. Are we looking at years of US military dominance in the Caribbean? Is a confrontation with Venezuela a possibility now? And how will the region cope up with this unprecedented military buildup? The Caribbean has never been this tense. The US has never been this committed. And the world is watching every single move.